Hello, you beautiful, beautiful beings. Welcome to today's Cacao and Oracle. I'm really, really honored to share the first Cacao and Oracle inside of the Dragon's Love Cacao portal. I've been wanting to record this video for a few days. There were a lot of waves that needed to really shift in me, and I was feeling into the micro and the macro, the personal and the collective pain and confusion, and I wanted to be a much clearer channel in order to bring this through for you beautiful souls that I know receive a lot when we're kept busy because there's pretty cards and there's a lot of frequencies that are present that I am encoded with, a lot of frequencies that I'm bringing through and incorporating and emanating from the grid point of LAGO ATITLAN as well. The waters have gotten louder and louder, and they're not going to stop. They're going to be speaking, they're going to be reflecting, and so have a beautiful little oracle reading for you guys. And I want, oh wow, a lot of cards. Okay, and one fell on the floor before I even shuffled properly. First and foremost, I would love for you to just, if you have a cup of cacao, if you want to make a cup of cacao, please do. Feel comfortable, pause this video, you can go do that. If you have an altar and you rather just watch this video near your altar, maybe you have some cacao on your altar, that's a beautiful way that you could connect with the medicine. I am not drinking today, nor yesterday. I've been on a pretty potent journey with cacao in the past nearly 2 weeks. And she's given me a lot. Now it's time to integrate it. Now it's time to believe that she's flowing through me. She's present whether I drink or not. She's, like I said, she's very connected to the lake. You know, she comes from these lands. So I know she's all around. She's all around, inside, outside. So I just wanted to share that with you. That also brings up something that I may have mentioned in other videos, and I'm just going to reiterate. Listen to your body when it wants breaks from cacao. Really, really attune to your relationship with the plant and what she knows is best for you. Because remember, she's the master plant. She's the master teacher. You're a master being. You're a master creator, creatress. But also we are working with higher dimensional beings that are in the form of master plants here. So we trust them. We have faith in what they can do. We have faith in what they know. And they operate outside of time. They do not live in a linear reality like a lot of us sometimes drop into. We're not always in that reality, but we do drop into it so we can live a life that makes a little bit more sense here on the 3D plane. I'm wondering, I'm just gonna move so you can see me a little bit better. I'm kind of okay with this shadow and light. I think it ties in nicely with a lot of the feelings of polarity that I've been dancing with, I've been playing with and experiencing here on the lake. The fire being the sun, the water, obviously the lake. I'm really doing this dance of polar energies that are complementary to each other as well, if we want to flip the switch a little and remember how connected they are, how interdependent they are of each other. The sun tends to be a very culturally accepted, in ancient traditions as a masculine energy, divine masculine sun, Taita Inti, we say in I was going to say Mayan, in the Incan traditions from Peru. And then we have the water. The water is mother, is mar, you know, Lago ATITLAN here, really, really holding a divine mother energy, a divine feminine super being energy. And I really hope you can feel that through time and space, and also through this beautiful journey that we're going to go on with the cards. So if you're ready to receive, just open your heart, you know, take what's for you, and get excited because these cards are pretty amazing. Right off the bat, this is the one that jumped out. It's called Radical Expansion. And there is water, mountains, and rainbow energy behind this beautiful white dragon. More than anything, what I'm getting from this card, especially because the dragon is emerging from her heart. Dragon is emerging from her heart and forming this magical, magical white, silver with rainbow tones dragon in the sky, who feels full of infinite potential, who feels like a version of you, a version of me, a version of her, that, again, we don't allow all the time to come out. But now, this is a radical time on the planet. This is go time. This is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If you're waiting for, you know, World War III to begin or end, or if you're waiting for money, or if you're waiting for the strength or the bravery, you have more than enough right now, especially in working with the heart, cacao, your intentions, your power. You've more than enough to begin to expand and to begin or to continue to allow that expansion to get more and more graceful, more and more potent, and more liberating. You know, that the way that cacao moves through our heart is oftentimes so powerful that changes start happening really, really fast. And that's why at the beginning of the video I smoked the mapacho, because that is a little bit of that balance to all of the feminine power expansion that's been happening and will continue to happen to me and to you as you're on this journey. But I find that the tobacco, being more of a divine masculine, more of a grounding energy, if you intend it that way, can also take me straight up to the cosmos and to the ancestors. But if you intend it to be grounding, it will do that for you. So maybe for you, it's not tobacco. Maybe it's a specific crystal that you hold and you know it's grounding. You know, these are a lot of those red crystals or black crystals that are very grounding. You'll know which crystal, if it calls to you, to just have that balance of like, cacao makes me fly. Cacao makes me feel like this dragon emerging from this woman with her hands up to the sky saying, you know, this is who I am. This is me. I'm a dragon. Second card that came out is another heart energy, but this time there is a star inside of the heart and it says home. And I think this is extremely powerful because not only is the home inside of the heart, so for us, it's actually in our body as well, but within our body, our home is our heart, is our truth, is our, Yeah, hummingbird just came to say hi as I said that, sucking from the beautiful flowers here in the garden. Our home is when we come back to the heart after kind of navigating through all of these other realms, whether it be the higher dimensional realms, you know, throat, third eye, crown and above, or whether it's the lower chakras. You know, the balancing point to both above and below is the heart. And I don't know if you saw in the beginning of the video as well with the tobacco, there's always a prayer of 3 with the tobacco, or a prayer of 5 or 7 or 9, but above, below, and within. The cosmos, the earth, and the self. That energy of 3, which we are about to move into this March, is really, really a beautiful reminder that, you know, we can always be in balance, we can always be in harmony if we're operating from our heart. And of course, because there's a star in the heart, you get to decide what planet or what light is inside of your heart. What is closest to you? Is it Earth? Is it another star system? Is it, you know, information from far beyond Earth? Is it inner Earth? Is it all of that? You know, there will be a time where you realize you don't have to do this or that. It can be this and that. It can be all of it. It can be all of it. So moving on from home, then we got crown and throat chakra. Crown and throat chakra. This is really beautiful because these are dragon, you know, blessings from this first card where the dragon is expanding from the heart space. And remember, you're working with a heart medicine. So all of a sudden you're going to realize my throat is being gifted. My crown is being gifted. There are more things that I'm receiving. My sensitivity is growing. I feel like I can truly fly. Look at this butterfly energy here. I can fly in beauty. I can fly, yeah, as the jewel that I am. There's all these really beautiful little jewels on the card. So let's talk about beauty and let's talk about the jewel that you are. There is nobody on this planet like you. There's nobody on the planet that is encoded as you are. And that's why it is so important that when you start working with dragon energy, you explore who you are. You explore, you know, which of your centers is it? The throat that wants to really, really expand. The heart is going to expand regardless, but what else are you going to allow or invite to expand as much as it can and wants to? And slowly you'll just start to see the shell of who you were is not who you are anymore. You're becoming more whole. You're receiving all of these other, literally like a grab bag of energies, a grab bag of snapshots of who you are beyond Earth, who you have been, all of these gifts that you carry, all of these subtle energies that maybe your whole life you know they've been here, and you didn't know how they actually work, or you didn't know that you could be proud of those gifts, you know, the gift of silence. Sometimes with the throat chakra energy, we think that everything that we do must be vocal, but what if you have throat chakra power that's silent? Because hand in hand with, you know, speaking is listening. And so many people don't know how to listen, but maybe you're one of those people that has superpower to listen. To listen not only to other humans, but to listen to the sounds of nature. To listen to our allies in, you know, the bird kingdom. the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, you know, they all have their frequency. And maybe that is your gift. And maybe with that, you also have a gift of listening to telepathically to their messages. This is where cacao is going to start speaking, maybe, or the other alchemical ingredients, the other plants, the other spices that you're putting in your recipes, maybe they're going to be speaking to you. And it is a language that you understand, and it is an encoding that you can be proud of. And it's going to serve in your personal journey and eventually in your journey with others, in your journey of service here on earth. And this crown chakra energy, it says the unlimited self. The unlimited self. We've got a beautiful lotus, like a beautiful blue lotus here. And to me this says, dream really big. Crown chakra energy is a lot of the energy that initially we can't necessarily unpack, at least not from the human sense, at least not in a linear way. You know, this is where dream time, this is where presence, really deep meditation, really levitation comes to mind, really deep levitating or elevating energy where you realize that moving forward, you're going to be connected, you're going to be physically traveling to higher and higher places through your Merkaba, through the power of your Merkaba. And that energy, those memories, those experiences are going to come down into you through your crown. And then they're in you. And then in the right moments, in the right time, they are accessible. They're accessible for your physical, literal transformation. This is a beautiful fairy being if I ever saw one. Fae being. She could be inner earth. She's surrounded by crystals and flowers. She's in this position of prayer. And her hands are over her heart. But the light is shining through her hands. Because she has, it all comes back to the first card. She has this power from her heart that births dragons, that births realities, that births change and transformation. And maybe, like, her eyes are really big and bright, but there is a little bit of sense of doubt. That's why she's actually covering her heart. She's like, am I really that powerful? Is this really a center that can change the world or can change my world? Because so far up until this point, it's been really tender. It's been really guarded. It's been, it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and I haven't fully let myself transform. Partly because I was afraid, partly because I'm waiting for the right timing, because dragons are all about timing. But I love this energy. It just means there's going to be a new layer of you connecting to inner earth. This feels very inner earth to me. With the crystals supporting all of these tones of the purples and the blues, you know, this deck is very much in that realm. But you also got the throat chakra, which is a blue energy. You got the crown chakra, which is that violet energy, that purple. Even me being drawn to wear this blue today, let these energies, let these colors, let them be part of this whole process of transforming. Allow yourself to work with these energies, the water energies, the blues of the water, the rainbow energies of this dragon that is emerging from your heart. And remember, the rainbow also represents the full spectrum. It's all colors. It's all realms. It's all chakra centers. So don't forget to call upon, yes, you may be working with throat and crown, but don't forget to call on that grounding energy, that red when you need it, because maybe you've been high or higher in your frequency, and then you need to bring it back down. You need to integrate. You choose to integrate it. You choose not to just stay flying high, because dragons love that. They love flying, they love expanding, they love being as big as they can be, as they choose to be. But then remember, you're in a human body. You are part of humanity. You are a part of the collective, as am I, of multidimensional beings, which means on one dimension, we are still here to impart our energy, our love, our heart frequency for Earth, for each other, for Mother, for the planet, for the water. I hope this has been, this is a short one. There may be more. I'm feeling to share this beautiful, also kind of rainbow crystalline spider energy for the heart. Remember that we're all weaving this story together. Don't get caught up in the parts of the web that don't resonate with your dragon. You know, the parts of the web that feel expansive, lean into those parts, into those places, into those people, into those experiences. Don't get sucked up or caught in somebody else's web of lies or ego, or even their over-optimism about everything, you know. Perhaps they're trying to rush New Earth here. And you know that that can't be rushed. You know that it's about timing. And you know that everything that you're doing for yourself in this journey with Dragons Love Cacao will ripple out into the greater world. You're literally implanting, encoding, seeding love into the planet right now as you go on this journey with Cacao, the heart mama, the heart dragon mama. Sending you so much love from LAGO ATITLAN. Enjoy the music leading out of this video. Contemplate it. Take some deep breaths into your heart. Finish your cup of cacao maybe. And just feeling really grateful to be able to share these energies with you after quite a difficult, bit of a darker toned past few days, at least for me on a personal level. But I love that I can transform and I can transmute those things, and I can show up in greater love and in gratitude for the sun shining again on me and on you. Blessings.